got some skiers to our left.
We got the Eisenhower Tunnel.
We got the Eisenhower Tunnel. Here we go. Gotta hold your breath.
Oh boy.
Can we do it that long?
No, I don't want to try. All right.
Okay, ready? I can't do it.
I'm already
I can't even see the light at the end of the tunnel, so no way. Let's just enjoy the ride here.
Came out and it's just like a blizzard.
Yeah, it's like different weather on this side.
I can hold my breath for this one.
Okay, hold your breath. Sure is beautiful.
It's the prettiest part of the drive.
It's gorgeous.
And we saw mountains.
So we pulled over at a rest stop.
All the way back where that guy was walking down the hill.
No.
Yeah, I think I might just jump in the trailer.
Go in our little porta potty. All right. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like around here. It's gorgeous. Like, just incredibly beautiful. Oh, we got another tunnel.
Oh, I can see the line of it. I can hold my breath for this one.
You can hold your breath for this one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it a whirl too. Are you guys at home holding your breath every tunnel we go under? Except for the Eisenhower Tunnel. I highly suggest not holding your breath for that one because you could die.
Well, yeah.
Wow, it is so incredible. This drive is just beautiful. We stopped in Palisade. Are we? We're still in Colorado. We've seen a lot of scenery today. Just gonna take a little walk and stretch our legs and maybe find a snack and for sure a bathroom. But what a cute little town. Oh my gosh, a bathroom. So excited. We just left colorful Colorado.
John Denver's foolish. Feels different.
Does feel different. Jay and I are sitting here trying to decide if this is a gas station.
Jackass Joe's.
Like,
What am I looking at here?
I don't know. I think.
Look at it. It's right next to a lake.
Oh. It's open for business. We got the mystery machine parked here.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that from Scooby-Doo?
Yeah. And a lake. Huh. This is something.
You want to just jump over to another one and fill this with gas?
Yes, I can do that.
Use your card.
Oh, I still got your card in my hand. I'm
Oh,
using it.
give me it. Give it here.
All right, that was an experience. It, in fact, was a gas station, more of a jerky station, I guess.
Jerky from every animal you could imagine.
Yep. Rabbit, snapping turtle, alligator,
Yak,
yak.
python.
Oh my, that was an experience.
Python jerky.
Wow. All right, we're on the road to Moab. Well, we made it to the entrance of Arches
My
National
wife
Park.
is like
I'm
so giddy right now.
I am
It's
so happy. Okay, so next thing is we are in the off season, so they don't take reservations for Devil's Garden Campground. So I'm hoping when we get to this window, they'll say, "Yep, there's spots available up there. Go on." Whew, we will see. It is so pretty, and yes, I am just a train wreck right now because I'm so excited to be here. Eee. Eee.
Next video, Arches.
Oh, I'm gonna have to show them. If we get up to our campsite, I'll show you that. Yee! Herman? He's not showing the same excitement. It's like, I haven't been out of this truck in 10 hours, so.
Actually, since Wednesday, I've not even needed my legs.
He hasn't needed his legs, that's for sure. All right, I'll check back with you. Okay, so we bought our little pass way down there. 7-day pass. I think it's $30 for 7 days in and out. That's pretty darn good. They, however, did not know there if the campground within the park is full or not. So it's first come, first serve. So I guess we're gonna drive 17 miles through this national park and hope there's a spot available for us.
How many spots are there?
51, I believe.
Oh, that's not very many.
I know, but I feel like we're probably the only people crazy enough this time of year, February, to drive up here to camp.
You're
Huh?
probably right.
I mean,
I don't know if I'd even try it in July. Or are there reservations?
reservations. You have to, yep. Starting March 1st.
Okay.
Oh, that's a long ways down. I changed my mind. I don't want to stay up here. We are still traveling back to our campsite. I think we're on like mile 15 back here. I think it's 18 miles from the entrance to where the campsites are.
This is the one arch that I am willing to walk to.
What?
Yep.
This one right here?
Yep. Yep.
Jason,
I'll walk to that one.
you're gonna have to do some walking because you can't even see it.
Well, look behind us when we go past this big
Okay.
rock.
Oh yes, that is pretty cool.
That's. Or just look at it from here.
Wow. This place is incredible. Nature is amazing. And our windshield looks great.
Better than your
Then-
side window.
Been through a lot of weather systems today.
Yeah. You know,
My dreams have been
you
crushed.
see a pop bubble sitting next to me? Laura thought she was going to drive to a national park and find a campsite out of 20 campsites that are available.
Half of them are closed in the winter. I don't know why.
So,
It's full, so I guess we're
you guys want to hear the really shitty part?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Laura, as the navigator, had her phone on and was trying to navigate us to the campground and missed her turn, so we missed the turn. The car behind me was a little white Honda, little Pilot or something like that. So anyway, we had to turn around, go around the loop, pull in there. Guess who was sitting in the last spot? I can't make this up. Sitting in the very last spot, and he smiled and laughed at me when he drove by. Do you subscribe?
Yeah, they were
unsubscribe, you.
They were setting up their tent.
He laughs at me because they literally just pulled into the last parking spot.
Yep, they sure did.
So now, that's
I don't
okay.
know why I was under the impression that winter camping here is first come, first serve and not very busy, but it is. Every spot is taken, and I don't know. I could just cry right now.
So we may or may not be back into this area tomorrow. If I have to drive 50 miles south of here to find a campsite, probably not driving 50 miles back up here.
Yep.
So we
I'm
just have to
really
play by
sad.
My wife is extremely sad.
I'm sad that we drove 18 miles up here, and why the guy at the camp down there couldn't tell me.
Because if he would have told you that the campsite's full, would he have got your $30?
I still would have come up here, just not with a trailer behind me for 18 miles.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
She has to get off the phone now and stop filming because she has to find a campground nearby. Moab, maybe? I don't know. I know there was a bunch of boondocking north of here. I don't know if it's legal. I know there was a camper down at the bottom of the hill here where we checked in. I could pull up next to that until they kick me out of there, I guess.
I don't know. I'll check back with you guys. Well, we're on our way back down on the switchbacks. About 18 miles back out of here. Feeling a little calmer than I was up top when we couldn't get a campsite. A lot of tenters there tonight.
I will admit, the entire way out of here, I did not follow their 30-mile-an-hour speed restriction. I'm going to tell you that right now. How hard would it be for a park ranger 20 miles up the road to radio a park ranger at the gate, hey, don't send any more campers up here because this place is full? That'd be too smart. Wouldn't that make sense, folks?
Yeah. I can't believe we just towed our trailer all the way up there to tow it all the way back down.
Do you see what I'm dealing with here?
We still don't really have a plan. I got on the old Google where I had a little bit of service through here. And there's a lot of BLM campgrounds, which are also first come, first serve. And quite honestly, at this point, Jay and I are kind of feeling like morons because it is Friday night at 5:30 and the weather's beautiful. It's mid-February.
That is the dumbest move we've ever made. We could have been here yesterday.
We could have.
By noon, Thursday, I guarantee we'd have had a spot. That's all right.
Yeah, it is all right. And so quite honestly, our trek continues to first come, first serve sites.
This may not be over, folks.
Oh, it's not over.
We might go to 3 more campgrounds before we find a first come, first serve
spot. Yeah, but
this sure is pretty though, isn't it?
The scenery is beautiful.
Got to see it twice today.
Got to see it twice. Trying to find the bright side at the moment.
Look at this great big parking lot that's empty over here.
And I don't know, and maybe my heart wouldn't have been so broken, but we've already driven a little over 10 hours today just to get here, and I think by the time it's all said and done, we'll probably be on the road, what, 11?
Depends on, yeah, for sure
11 hours, so anyway, we'll...
some tears were shed.
I cried just a little.
Oh, I meant me.
Oh, you did too? It's fine. All right. I'll update you if we find a first come, first serve and where the heck we end up. Okay, so...
Oh. Just gonna go check out this room.
Okay. We are not off-grid tonight. We are at a pretty expensive RV resort just outside the Arches National Park. It's almost 6 o'clock. The sun's gonna go down. There were some like BLM, first come, first serve, but it's Friday night and we've been driving a long time. So this is gonna be home for tonight, and then we'll regroup tomorrow and see what it is we're gonna do. But things don't always go as planned, but that's okay. It's still very beautiful here. And we have bathrooms and electricity and just a fully commercialized fully commercialized place. But
Good thing we don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I think Laura still is a little bit
I am a little
heartbroken.
crushed and heartbroken. I guess poor planning on our part. But everything I've read and watched on YouTube was February is the off season, and
how pretty it is. Look at that.
And you shouldn't have any problems finding a spot, but
We found them.
that is,
But so did everybody else.
we found them, but so did everybody else. So I thought wrong, but that's okay. We're gonna still try and enjoy our time here and stay at this resort, which I can't even tell you what the name of it is. We put an envelope in their little drop box and we're gonna unload. And oddly, this campground is a lot less packed than 18 miles up the hill. We actually have a lot more space here, so I guess we're just gonna try and make the best of it, folks. And just like that, we're all set up.
Just like that.
Just like that. Herman's eating his supper.
We might owe him $160 a night since we're taking 2 spots.
Well, I don't know what
Hey,
those
folks.
are over there. Are those the parking spots
Yeah.
for? Okay.
$80 a night in this joint.
Yep.
You think we all messed up when we didn't start a campground? Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Oh, lots of amenities that we did not plan for.
No.
We planned for no amenities pretty much this whole trip,
And I would
and
have loved it.
we would have been great with that, but
You dude in the Honda Pilot, I'm telling you, you ripped me off.
yeah, that was kind of sad.
And then you laughed at me.
And he laughed
You
and
hurt my
waved.
feelings and you made my heart hurt.
They had a little kid with them, though, so I hope they're enjoying their time.
That's what I said. I go, you know what? I hope that young man has the time of his life. I hope
yeah.
the parents are a little slightly cold in their tent, but I hope that young man just has the best experience of his entire life because his mom and dad just took him up camping, and that's great.
And I need to look. I mean, apparently that is the only place you can camp, even tent camp, in the Arches
Yeah.
National Park.
20 spots for 2,000 people.
Anyway,
What were we thinking?
half of it was shut down because it's winter, which it's not. But you know what? That's okay. We're just gonna
Showers,
adapt.
bathroom. What are you talking about?
We're gonna adapt to right outside the entrance of the Arches National Park, and we're gonna just probably stay here for both nights because it is a lot of work to get our side-by-side in and out of here. I will video that eventually. It's quite a task because you can't get in or out of it once it's in here. So you have to use a winch and winch it up and do a bunch of steering, and it's a little sketchy. And so, yeah, we're kind of paying a lot of money to stay here, but there's, like I said, a lot of amenities. And, you know, this is only one leg of our journey. When we leave here, we're going to try and plan a little better, but we're heading to the Grand Canyon. And after the Grand Canyon, we're heading farther down into Arizona, where we are, in fact, boondocking, and we will, in fact, be off-grid, and we're staying down there for a week. So we will get to use our Blue Eddy and our generator and all of our off-grid trinkets and things. But until then, on our way there, we are here at a commercial campground, which, again, it's very nice. I don't want to knock them at all. It's just not, it just wasn't our plan, but that's okay. Adapt and it'll be fine. Right, Herman? Right, Jason?
That's right. I mean, if we can all live through getting Smurf juice blown in our face, we can accomplish anything, can't we?
Yeah.
This poor
We
guy.
don't even have to deal with the Smurf juice at this campground.
I'm sorry, Ken Goldloom. I don't know. Hey, are you out there, Ken?
Yep.
Ken Goldloom. Got Smurf juice on this bag that's probably 60 years old.
Yep.
Can't have anything nice.
If you're wondering about the Smurf juice, go back a video. So anyway, we'll probably maybe catch up with you again tonight, but probably tomorrow morning when we're a little bit happier and we didn't just drive, I don't know, 11 or 12 hours. It took a long time to get here.
I'm about to get happy.
Oh, Jason's got cigars.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was something else we didn't plan for, was how long of a drive it would be to get from Idaho Springs to Moab, Utah.
It was 11 hours, folks.
It took us 11 hours, but you know, we went through some pretty like sketchy weather situations on the way here, and so very, very slow moving traffic. But we made it. We're here. Home sweet trailer. There's our cozy little Skippy. I don't know if I told you guys, our trailer has a name. We named it Skippy. So we can just skip around the country in it. Did a lot of skipping yesterday, but after staying the night here, we actually really like this place. So we're just gonna embrace it, enjoy it, and explore from here. This is home base for a couple days anyway. So,
oh no! No!
You're gonna have to point the vehicle that way so I can show
Oh,
what the hell
guys.
is going on.
Okay. Make sure. Hold on. Let me back up.
All right.
Can you zoom in on that orange?
Here.
See that?
You have to move your head somehow. Okay. Where is the booth at?
It doesn't matter. You see that orange sign right there on the right-hand side of the road?
Yes.
It's an hour wait from that orange sign.
From that orange sign. So 1 hour to get into the Arches National Park in February. So Jay and I don't do lines, and we also don't do crowds like that. So I think we might go explore some BLM arches and chalk it up to, we are not meant to go to the Arches National Park. We got to drive 20 miles through it yesterday, and we can say we did that. I won't wait an hour in line. Nope.
That first orange sign, you guys, literally says 1 hour from this point.
Yeah. My ADHD won't allow that.
Mine either.
But just simply will not allow that. So, okay. Plan B. I got this awesome Moab book, and there's a bunch of BLM arches that are not in a national park, and I think we will hike to those. We are heading to the Corona Arch. It's about a 3-mile hike, 1.5 miles in, 1.5 miles out. Pretty excited about it because Herman can go on a walk with us, which he'd probably really appreciate because he's really spent a lot of time back there the last few days. And this one is on BLM ground, so it's not in a national park. I don't know how busy it is or will be.
It's unseasonably mild here from what I talked to the locals, and everybody that has been locked inside all winter is outside today.
So
and
it's Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be busy, and that's fine.
Busy everywhere. You know, we did drive all the way back to Devil's Garden Campground last night, which is in the back of the national park. So we did get to drive all the way through it. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. We did get to see it. I don't know if we'll be going back in or not. If we happen to drive by there and there's not a line at some point, maybe. But Jay and I really we don't do lines, and that's fine. We'll just step out of the box and go somewhere else. So here we go. And I need to show you the scenery in front of me because it is gorgeous.
Mine said camping in designated spots only.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think there is like a lot of boondocking camping that you can do around here, but it's hard to know if you're not a local.
Well, yeah, it's not public knowledge.
Right.
They don't want you to know.
Right. And there's only so much that you can learn on the internet. It's kind of a hands-on thing. You just got to get here and explore it.
I'll tell you one thing. Every YouTube video I watched of the Devil's Garden Campground made it look expansive, right?
Yes.
I mean, do you agree? Like,
yes, and
like there's 50 yards or 100 yards between every campsite.
Yeah.
Not the case, folks. If you've not been here, or you're planning a trip here, you're crammed in there like sardines.
Yes, there were like tents on top of tents, and then the campers, I mean, the spots were very close together, very compact.
I've never seen a YouTube video that showed me the truth.
Yeah, if we make it back up there, we'll drive through the campground. We possibly will not, but if we do, we'll show you how congested it is up there. You guys, this is gorgeous, and I did not have to pay $30 to drive on this road. Don't get me wrong, support your national parks, but this is pretty cool. Sure.
So everybody's not kung fu fighting.
No.
Everybody's rock climbing.
Yeah, everybody was rock climbing.
You get monetized or whatever you say.
Oh, I think you can sing the song. I sound nothing like them, so.
That lady was like, look at hieroglyphics.
Yeah. Okay, what a great road. And we wish we would have known last night what we know now, but that's okay.
How do you know? I mean, you're not from here. These places are hidden gems, and people probably don't even like us telling you, but on Highway 279, on the way to Corona Arch, which is it's a BLM arch. It's not a National Park arch. Not really. Anyway, you got to find your way out of a paper bag to get here. But on 279, on the right-hand side, there is a very cozy, quaint little campground that I wish we'd have found last night. Off-grid, right up our alley, exactly what we were looking for. It was what
we were looking for, yes. It had a little bathhouse, like, a toilet. Yeah. There wasn't showers, but...
So we missed it, but we're throwing it out there to you guys. If
yes,
this is what you're looking for.
Here's what's sad is there's nobody camping there at all.
No one, not
even person. A tent. And I suppose it looked like there's maybe 10, 15 sites there.
Oh, at least.
At least. When we drive back by it on the way out of here, I'll show you guys. Okay, we're at the trailhead of the Corona Arch. And all but dipped, if there isn't a campground right across the road from it, also on that 279 road. And it's pretty empty. There's like 3, maybe 4 tents. Well, that's all right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I believe we're looking at the Corona Arch and I'm not really sure, but they're beautiful. And now we have to hike up this. We'll walk around that. That's a new arch forming.
Listen here.
Listen.
The cool part about this is the scary part about this. This is not, how do I say this? This isn't a park. This isn't a...
It is BLM ground.
It's BLM, but what I'm saying is there's no park rangers out here to guide you, to help you, to direct you.
There's a porta potty at the trailhead.
Oh, where we parked.
Yeah.
Yep. And there, I'm telling you, if you look down here, there's some sketchy stuff on this trail.
There
and
is.
I'm telling you, there's little tykes running around.
There's little kids everywhere.
And there's
like what
500-foot drops. They're making me nervous.
It's wonderful though. Honestly,
it's incredible.
it's probably a really great place to raise kids. I mean, just getting them outdoors, like these little boys are just jumping off things and chucking rocks and having the time of their life. But
landslides.
There's some really big drop-offs.
I mean, there's one, if you look across here, there's one where they've etched little step holes into the side of the mountain and a chain. You have to hold on to a chain. And
it's crazy. I'll show you guys.
I walked across a big flat stone over there that was hollow underneath. I don't know what that's about, but it's kind of scary.
It's a new arch forming, I think.
Great.
Look at the one behind us.
Oh.
It's gorgeous.
That is pretty.
I'm going to show you the people in front of us, like down in this ravine. They look like ants. Slow way down. You see all the people over there? I'll zoom in.
This area
They
here
still look
where
like ants.
yeah.
This area where?
Over in this area here.
Yeah.
Hello. There is no safety chains, no don't walk here. I mean, that gal there,
She has no idea how close she is to the edge. Heck, I probably walked right there too.
no, I stayed up from there a little ways.
It's just crazy. It's beautiful.
It is
Definitely worth
beautiful.
the hike back here.
You guys-
Corona Arch. We're sitting right next to it here. Isn't that gorgeous?
I think the takeaway is, especially in the off-grid community, we always are looking for a challenge, right? And we're always looking for the little things, the simple things, right? You know, learn from our, not mistakes, but you know,
if we can help somebody else make this trip a little bit more enjoyable. Like I wish I would have came across this video when I was watching YouTube.
Oh man. Yeah, I hope this helps a lot of people. Not that we're not having a great time.
No,
but
we are
you've
having a
got to
wonderful time.
You got to get out of the box. You got to go down the dirt roads. You got to ask the locals to find, and obviously this isn't a secret. There's 200
No, this is
people
not a
around here.
secret.
But I mean, had we succumbed to the state park yesterday, I guarantee we wouldn't be sitting here right now. And I like this a lot
No,
better.
I like this too. It's gorgeous. Kind of came across this on a whim. This was not on the list or the plan. Oh boy. Okay. Taka, taka, taka. All right. Let's walk a little further. Let's go
have to?
see this thing. I need to be.
I can see it.
I need to be under
I can see it from way over there.
I need to go under it and around it and see it more. Seriously. Pretty incredible. Definitely worth the hike. This was great. It's a great alternative. Corona Arch. And she is beautiful. I don't know what road we're on, but this is Goose Island Campground. Well, would you look at there? Goose Island looks like another nice little area that looks like they have porta potties.
Yep.
Yep.
We're on Highway 128 heading east of Moab.
So one other bucket list thing is I want to go up to the Sunset Grill because this used to be somebody's home back in the, I think 1950s, I believe. And he found uranium. He was very poor, and then he found uranium and became very rich and built a mansion up here. And since moved and I believe passed away, him and his wife, and they turned it into a restaurant. Way up here.
Oh, I'm sure there's parking for a 30-foot long high country. Okay, yeah, you laugh, but you're not going to have any special show tonight.
No.
Because I know what I'm doing. So here we are we just emptied the lower half of this tank.
Yes.
This thing's awful cool, by the way. It holds 5 gallons. I know it's hard to believe, but it's like 5 gallons of water in the top, 7 gallons of water in the bottom. Does that look like bigger than a 5-gallon bucket?
It does. Yeah.
Anyway.
The squareness of it, but not really, I guess. It is very cool. We bought that at the Habitat store. How much you pay for that?
$6.
$6. I think they're like
100. Anyway.
$100 on the
Hey,
interweb.
listen. This is just
we bought a used toilet.
Publix. Okay, so you're saying that every time you go to the bathroom, you're on a brand new toilet?
Okay.
Okay.
Valid.
Big frickin' deal.
Okay. I love it. It's great. It's very functional for
Public
here.
safety announcement number 1 today. Close the lid, then pull the handle. Then if it is under pressure, you don't look like Papa Smurf.
Right. That was our hard lesson learned. One of the many, actually.
This thing is awesome, guys. I'm telling you. I know it might just be, well, the whole thing about toilet, and we all do it, and it's disgusting, period.
Yes.
But this thing is clean. It doesn't smell.
It does not smell.
We've been using it since Wednesday. It's now Saturday. I didn't even have to dump it today, but we're in a good location to dump it, so I dumped it.
And we're at a place where we try and go over to the bathhouse, but we do use it for nighttime potty, so.
I'll sell it. It's for sale. $79.99.
$79.99.
Hit me up.
We only paid $6 for it,
Yeah,
but whatever.
It's used.
Whatever.
Okay.
That's about it for Moab, Utah. And as far as Arches National Park, we saw it. We came, we saw. But we are out of here tomorrow, and it's leg 3 of our trip, and we're heading to the Grand Canyon. Mather Campground is our number 1 place that we're trying to go tomorrow.
Hi.
But I'm gonna try and
You're still here.
So I think it's like they say 5.5 hours from here to Mather Campground. Probably not. It'll probably take us longer. In that time frame, I'm gonna come up with a backup plan, just in case Mather Campground is full. There's 327 sites there. It's right on the south rim of the Grand Canyon. So
we will be in Mather Campground tomorrow night, guys.
We're hoping tomorrow night we'll be in Mather Campground at the Grand Canyon. So it should be pretty exciting. If you enjoyed our chit show of a Moab trip, please subscribe.
Listen,
Comment.
This is just merely educational.
Make
okay?
fun of us if you want to, and I hope we educated you and
think it's
helped
important
you on your
because-
Moab trip.
When I was Googling, like, what we're setting out for, there
Yes.
wasn't a ton of...
There's not a lot of
I
information.
mean, there's a
We just
lot of
couldn't find
information,
it.
but it wasn't real valuable, okay? Like for example, if you go up to the top of Devil's Garden and it's full, where should you go? Well, I'm going to tell you. We just sent you all kinds of amazing little
Actually,
campgrounds.
and not very far out of the arches. Oh, it's a long ways from Devil's Garden because Devil's Garden is 18 miles back there. But about 25 miles from Devil's Garden, there are all kinds of little spots.
Yeah.
If you want to avoid the crowds.
Right.
If you want to avoid the crowds, there are other places to go. So, like, subscribe,
Did you ever tell them about
comment. Oh, gosh.
Did you ever tell them about that hot spring we went to? And
Oh. I told them we were going to one, but I didn't really touch base on it. Maybe.
Skip it.
I don't know. The water was nice.
I don't even think it was a hot spring. I think it was just hot water.
I don't know. I'm not going to say the name of it. It just...
Don't go there.
If you're in Idaho Springs and you look up that there's hot springs there, maybe don't.
Skip it.
Don't. And that's all we have to say about that.
It's like, you know how they talk about rest areas at truck stops? You know what they are?
What?
That's what this hot spring was.
It was like a truck stop?
Kind of like a truck stop.
It was
You ever
pretty
seen
rough.
Along Came Polly?
You know, okay, so there was some history
No,
there,
not
though.
Along Came Polly. It was, what was that show?
There was some history there. The hot spring in Idaho Springs was built, I believe, in 1919, like the enclosure over where the hot springs are. And
Maybe.
Maybe. We're not 100% sure.
I think it was just a big heated pool, but...
I don't know.
Remember Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz? Something about Mary. You know what happens at truck stops.
I don't know. It was a little bit sketchy. It was lovely. The hot water was very nice. It didn't smell very sulfuric or anything like that. It smelled like chlorine. But it was still a nice soak. And yeah, that's... Maybe don't. And bye.